ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Hercules, the dandy southern chef, here to bring light and color to your otherwise grim, gray lives with the power of southern cuisine. Just the other day, I was flipping through my picture box, looking to see if there was another episode of Everybody Loves Raymond in there. And I came across an entire channel of cooking programs. There was an Iron Chef, there was a Contessa that don't wear no clothes, and there was a British man who yelled at the people who cooked for him to make himself feel better. Which is sad if you think about it, which is why I don't think about it. Sue, get in here! I've begun to perspire! Dab me. I've worked up a man's sweat already, and it is not even 11 a.m. It's gonna be a hot one. Alright, that's enough. The right side of my brow is now dry as the Sahara. You may scurry off. Look, I don't want to tell stories out of school or even during school because I'm too old to be in school. But I think Sue is stealing from me. And that is not an accusation that I make lightly, like him being illiterate, which I throw around to anyone who will listen. With no proof. Every night after he gets done washing all the dishes at 2 a.m., he then hides them from me, puts them in cupboards and drawers, even in my lazy Susan. That's not for plates. That's for a woman named Susan who doesn't want to walk from here to there. And I know what you're thinking to yourself. You're thinking, if Sue is stealing from him, why wouldn't he just sell all that expensive cooking gear and use the money to live like a modern day Raja? Oh my strawberries, no! You're not seeing the big picture here. What kind of creature steals things and then hides them and then guards them? Exactly! A pirate. Sue is a pirate is the only logical conclusion we can come from this. Allow me to show you. Sue! Come on out here and bring that thing that I need! Just go ahead and set them right there, Sue. Just sit them on down. Hey, Sue! You ever read Treasure Island? Fair enough. You go. I don't know if that proves my pirate theory or my illiteracy theory. Now then, all those colorful characters on the cooking channel had one thing that old Hercules didn't. Their own line of products. Especially if those products are knives. So let me introduce you to the ladies. The Velveteen Tiger. Barber's Delight. Hand that rocks the cradle. Barn Door. Rough Neighborhood Jones. Kiefer O'Day. Chopperella. The Gotcha. The Grape Fruitier. Renfest all year round. Peter Piccolo. Revenge of the Ottoman Empire. Just for cutting bread. Benjamin Welsh. Mama don't live here no more. The Arms Akimbo. Boot Knife. Old Dirty Bastard. Number 24. Well, those were all my knives. And I can think of no better way to demonstrate the cutting power of these knives than by demonstrating the cutting power of these knives. Now, there are three main schools of using a knife. Chopping, dicing, piercing. And we're gonna be going through all three today, using my most well-balanced knife, the Edmund Fitzgerald, Queen of Knives. Some say forged by the devil himself, but that's not true because it's mass-produced and I will be selling it to you if you want one. On to piercing, the very easiest of schools of choppery. Any kind of food can deal with a little bit of piercing just to show it who is boss, to establish dominance in the kitchen over your food. So we're gonna begin here with this here cookie. I'm just gonna set it down. I'm gonna grasp it firmly from above as Sue might a crayon when attempting to write his own name. And I'm just gonna go ahead and yell, Pierce, 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 Pierce. Wait, you hear that? Hear that in the kitchen? Me neither. It's too quiet back there. Sue! Get out of here! Ahoy. Let me see those hands. Oh my strawberries! Your hands are a tragedy! You're supposed to be chopping onions. Now your own meat-hooked hands. Very first thing you gotta do is you gotta put them in some metal gauntlets of some sort, like a knight of old would use. Go on, get. I am gonna have some nightmares tonight about those hands. Now, to our second school of knife usery, chopping, to cut anything from melons to really large melons. However, it's a little hard to get your hands on melon up here in the north. Sue got us the most exotic fruit the store had to offer. This here banana. and using a nice downward chopping motion. There you go. Now, moonstones have been used at some point in making this. Gravity will do most of the work for you if you're just lit it. There you go, and then just be sure to push it off to the side. And then chop the peel a little bit. There, see? It cut right through it, like a knife through a banana. I'm not great at metaphor, but I can see what you're wondering. Sure, you can cut a banana, but what about a tomato? Even though a tomato is technically a fruit, according to science, we'll chop it anyway. This is truly the Cadillac of knives. Really lean down on it. It's good also for steering. Good chop. Fine. This blade has struck true. Your hand in there. Yep. Yeah, there. You've all seen what a tomato chopped up looks like. Next, chop in a can. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the damage done there. Battle damage. This must be a very good knife. It was able to dent metal like a diamond. Diamonds are the only other things that can cut metal. And finally, our last school of cutlery, dicing. So I'm just gonna grab this cartoonish carrot really fast and small. There we go. Just take that. Take that. Yep. There. And if you get it into small enough pieces, children eat it without realizing it's vegetables. Deceit! Once again, I cannot hear Sue back in that kitchen. I think it's time to put this tension with Sue to rest. Sue! Get out here! So we can put this tension we have to rest! Listen, Sue. If you needed money or doubloons, you should just come to me. You stop stealing from me, Sue. Don't try and deny it. And I will give you 2% of all my knives sold. Shake on it. Nope. Your hands are a tragedy. I want nothing to do with you. And that is what we call an uneasy truce. And until next time, this is Hercules, the Dandy Southern Chef, saying, keep your friends close, and your employees who have every reason to resent you even closer. Goodbye! Is what I would say if I was falling off a cliff. If you would like to go ahead and buy some of my box sets of knives, I strongly encourage you to, because in order to break even, I'm gonna have to sell at least 30. 500. Otherwise they're gonna take my house. Boat. The SS Paprika! And as my Mama Dandy always would say, subscribe to my video.